those immunizations that you just saw are crucially important for transplant, and they're non-negotiable. They're not asking you to get these vaccinations and these immunizations to sort of violate any constitutional rights you have. They're very, very crucial because as a dialysis patient with end-stage renal disease, you now are immunocompromised, which means that you are highly susceptible to getting sick more so than a regular person. So when you get a transplant, right, you're going to be on very powerful immunosuppressants, meaning that your immune system is going to be even more compromised because you have to take anti-rejection medication. So it is important, crucially important, that you get these vaccinations done, because in some cases, and every transplant center is different, right? But for the most part, they want you to have these done. If not, if you refuse, then they're not gonna move forward with transplant. They want to make sure that you have protection when you get the transplant. So imagine if they gave you a transplant, you get sick with the flu, but since you're already in an immunocompromised state, you die. Right? Same thing with the COVID. They give you a kidney, you don't have the COVID vaccine, you get COVID, you die. They just gave a kidney to a dead person when they could have given that kidney to somebody else who followed the steps, who got the immunizations, who got the vaccinations, who got the COVID shots. So these are very important to get before you even start exploring transplant, because chances are they're going to mention it to you. And if you are somebody that is in desperate need of a transplant and you're like, well, I don't believe in the COVID vaccine, then they're going to look at you and they're going to say, well, we don't believe in giving you a transplant. So you better get comfortable being a dialysis patient.